On this episode of Comedians in a Comedy Club Answering Questions, we ask, if you could wedgie any historical figure, who would you pick?
That's the question.
Great question.
Oh, fuck, that's actually a hard question.
I mean, the easy answer is Hitler, but... Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to say that.
Hitler came to mind, but I was like, I don't want to touch him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to touch him. He might not even wear underwear. We don't know that. He seems like a guy who wouldn't wear underwear, okay?
Oh, just because I think if anyone deserves it, it's him.
Hitler. I would wedgie Hitler.
Hitler?
But hopefully I would do it with such force I would split him in twain.
Hitler. Oh, I'm a good person.
It'd just be fun when Hitler was on stage in front of tens of thousands of people that some of them probably really did like him, but some of them probably going, I think he's a little bit nuts, but I'm scared to say anything. If you could just walk up behind him, was it Nuremberg? That was one of his big rallies. If you could just go up behind him and just go, hey, out off. And just, actually, ironically, if he's going like this, he could fall forward and support himself on the podium. And when he looked back, just go, wasn't me. That'd be great.
To everyone that said Hitler, just like, fuck you.
I'd give a wedgie to Ranger Stacey just to get back in her life again.
I want to wedgie like Eleanor Roosevelt, like just for the laugh.
Oh, I'll give it to Karl Marx. Yeah, he knows what it's like.
Yeah. I don't think he'd have any like crisp Calvin Klein box shorts either. I think they'd fucking disappear right up his clack.
Nancy Kerrigan.
Probably Malcolm Turnbull a wedgie, because he just looks like the easiest person I could bully.
Actually, you know what? You know who I'd fucking wedgie real hard? Pope.
Golf Whitlam. Right in the middle of his big speech.
We'd have to go back in time and work out like statistically the worst one. I think you know what stats I'm talking about. We'll run the numbers and we'll find out which one and just
Benedict.
Well, eggs Benedict. We're coming for you, bitch. We're gonna get that. He'd have like a fucking gold flaked pair of undies. They'd go right up there. It'd be awful.
He'd have the crucifix G-string, like the cross at the front with the stalk coming back up through. That's how I imagine how the Pope would wear his undies.
There is Karl Marx and the Pope.
Yeah.
If I could wedgie any historical figure ever, Harold Holt. Harold Holt, right up there. Just get those floating batoons behind him. He may never have gone missing. We'd know where he is. Harold Holt, straight up there. Sorry, PM. Gotcha.
Oh, it would be the most fierce of everyone, Genghis Khan. It would be pretty funny just to see him. Oh, I'd probably die, but I think it's worth it.
That's horrible. None of them. Like, I would more so give them, like, wedges instead of, like, wedges and sour cream, because that's better. I wouldn't give anyone a wedgie. That's really rude.
Fuck, this is the stupidest question.
I don't know, maybe Jesus, if he's real. Like, I feel like he deserves some wedges and sour cream.
What was that era where the women wear those really big skirts? The Renaissance? Is that the Renaissance era? That would be a harder era to wedgie because you've got like 17 layers. And you're like, wait. Nailed it.
Oh, it's a long list. Who would I wedgie?
What came to my mind straight away was the Queen. Because how funny would it be to wedgie the Queen?
Do you know what? I reckon, what's the guy that's got the crazy... Einstein.
Charles Darwin.
Yeah, if you're going to wedgie anyone, wedgie Einstein, see what his theory is on that.
Because he said survival of the fittest, and I'm still here, motherfucker.
But you got the theory of relativity? Yeah, well, relatively get this up you.
I don't know, it'd have to be somebody I could beat in a fight, that's for sure.
I guess underwear wasn't always a thing, so if you get too far back, you're grabbing a handful of ass.
I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to wedgie Hercules. That's not going to end well.
It would be great to do it at a really, really, like, pivotal moment, just like during the Boston Tea Party, like, yeah, Sean.
Caesar. Yeah, okay, I'm going to be headless the day later, but he'd be easy to wedgie. He was always wearing a toga, that kind of thing. So other than that, tough. I don't think I've actually, other than my children, I don't think I've given anybody a wedgie, really. I remember my son, I gave him a wedgie because it was his first day at school and he's a redhead, and I thought, well, you better get used to this. So I gave him a wedgie and I took his lunch money, just to get him prepared. But yeah, in history, I suppose Caesar, that'd be me.
Shad Wicka, and we have your family. We have the money in a brown paper bag at the bottom of the Wally Lewis statue.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, that's an outro. Perfect.
Fideli.
Lindsay Webb, check me out. Live at the Pot of Sam. Great podcast. It's new. Don't know if I'm allowed to do ads in here. Get onto it.
You guys are down to the bottom of the barrel.